Uh, Definitely in my eyes and in my view that I have to come with it all. I have to do more. Obviously, just to secure the win is doing just enough to get a draw. So I have to push harder. I have to train harder.
Uh, we just got to wait and see. He a good fighter, but I'm coming with what I'm coming with, and just gotta make him make mistakes and things like that, and see if we can open him up and attack his openness.
Now he is going up weight class for this fight. Do you feel like that's going to be a disadvantage for him?
No, I think low key, I think he's still like probably a little bigger than me. So as far as like size wise and height, so I think that it wouldn't really matter because I'm naturally a small guy, and I'm not somebody that's coming down from like a heavy weight class. Like the most I probably weigh this or the last couple cans was.
Get ready, boxing fans. Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. are stepping back into the ring, and this time, there's no room for debate. Their first professional clash ended in a controversial majority draw, leaving fans split and both fighters unsatisfied.
Universally, people A, thought you fought an amazing fight, and B, thought you won it and it got taken from you. What has that outpouring meant to you as a fighter?
It meant a lot to me, man. The core boxing fans and even the spectators across the world, man, just it shows their support. It shows that everyone's so.
Main thing, stay focused on the task. So, once you're in the ring, it's like no turning back. And you definitely don't want to get caught and be embarrassed. So you gotta stay sharp at all times while you're inside that ring.
I know that's right. Talking about staying sharp, is there anything that changed in your regiment to prepare for this fight with Roach?
Well, I'm training in D.C. I have a training up here.
Here with the legendary, you already know, Tank. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. Getting ready. We almost there, so feeling great.
So Roach is known for a lot of his counter punches. How do you feel you're going to be breaking down that defense in the ring? I told you I like.
Roach claims he was robbed. Davis, he says it was just an off night. Now, the rematch is locked in for August 16 in Las Vegas, and everything's on the line.
So I don't think that that play a major part, but it's definitely gonna be a great fight. I feel as though that he has top-notch skills and I have top-notch skills. So come March the 1st, it's gonna be fireworks for sure.
And man, March the 1st is gonna be one of many great fights that you've had. How do you keep your composure with such high stakes when you're in the ring?
Just gotta.
What happened that night? Everyone saw the true outcome. Even though we didn't get it on the scorecard, everyone knows, and that's the importance. Even throughout this appeal situation, they were supportive and thinking that the fight should have been overturned, and that's what really matters. That everyone knows. So yeah, we didn't get it on paper, but in the hearts of everyone who watched that fight, and especially the ones that are sensible, they know what happened.
Obviously, the part with the grease in the eye, that took on a life of its own. You know what I'm saying? That was a headline in the fight. One is, what did you think when he said that initially, just like the grease in the eye? But two is like, when you was in the fight, was there any point that you saw that? Like, did you see like him kind of messing with his eye, or did you have any indication that that was something that was bothering him?
No, see, and that's the thing. If you look at the whole fight, he was never bothering his eyes before
you jabbed him.
Before I jabbed him. Even that right hand.
For Roach, this fight is about vindication. He's faced Davis before, twice as an amateur, once as a pro, and believes he deserved the win all 3 times. He's confident, battle-tested, and hungry to make his mark.
Harder. I have to be more mean. I have to be more physical. I have to do a lot. I have to do everything just a little more, and I think that will definitely put me over the hump. And I'm more than motivated to get back in there, get back in the camp, and work hard so I can secure a victory over a pound-for-pound fighter. In which
hand that, like, that kind of landed. He kind of rolled with it, but after that, you can see him wipe his eye. And then, right after I hit him with the jab, you can see him wipe his other eye. So it's like it was corresponding to which hand that I punched him with and exactly which eye. So it's like crazy for him to say it's grease in my eye. And I think even when he say that, you could see me, because I'm right beside him, you can see me like, nigga, what you talking about? So,
Right.
But you say you don't think he willing though.
whatever, who cares? Like, sweat gonna get in your eye, blood gonna get in your eye.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Spit fucking around and get in your eye. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like you can be like, all right,
no
time out,
excuse
ref. Hold on,
Take no
ref.
time out.
You can't do that.
Right. Would you be cool with Steve Willis doing the next fight?
Hell no.
He can't do the next fight.
No, he can't do the next fight.
Right.
For Davis, this is personal. He's never needed a rematch in his career. Till now. Critics say the aura of invincibility is fading.
Like, yeah, you call my name, I'm coming through. What went into that decision? And you just like, no hesitation, I'm gonna take this fight?
Because I know I'm the best. I just know I'm the best. I'm not a small 130 pounder for all the people who don't know. And on top of that, Tank is he's not a big guy. Actually probably bigger than him in stature, height and body mass wise. So, it's not a big difference. I'll be more comfortable at 135 pounds, 5 pounds less to lose. And, it's just that's one of the things that definitely factored in, and the fact that I know that I am one of the best in the world. So I'm able to compete. Well, we have history. We fought twice in the amateurs, and it's about that time.
Tank wants to prove that he's still the same explosive force that dominated the lightweight division. Both fighters went straight back to the gym after their first encounter. No excuses, no delays, just unfinished business.
Can't want to say 2 or 3, but I'm back up this way, and it felt good to be back, in neutral playing field and things like that, back in my hometown. So it felt great to be back with the coaches and get some of this cold weather and things like that. So it felt good. Nothing really changed as far as like training, but just making sure we stay focused on that one guy that's in front of us, and that's Lamont Roach.
Now you talk about that hometown love, for all the hometown boxers that are looking at you for motivation, what advice do you have for them?
Just say to stay grounded, stay focused. Don't let nobody take you off your path. And whatever you believe you could do, make sure you attack it.
When you lock up, is he
He's too
strong?
small.
Tell that man too small, bro. Y'all in the same weight class.
That's a new weight class for
moved
me. A new weight class for me.
That's what I'm saying. That night y'all was in the same weight class. And you still feel like he too small?
He was too small.
Dang.
Roach is aiming to shock the world. Davis is fighting to protect his legacy. Who walks out with the U this time? Let us know your thoughts and predictions in the comments.
We're working on it behind the scenes to make that happen, and obviously that's a fight where the fans are going to win, and it's going to be the biggest event of the year.
What weight would you fight him at?
We're working on it, but it'd be an exhibition most likely. Gervonta were scheduled to fight for sure.
How real or what was to it with you and Tank actually being a thing? Was that something that was talked about?
Yeah, no, it was highly talked about and in negotiations and almost ready to make happen, but he has to do his rematch with Lamont and get that W, and then we'll be able to run it back. But me and Gervonta were scheduled to fight for sure.
Canelo obviously, didn't materialize. Was the next one Tank?
Yeah, I mean, that was on the 1 yard line as well, but he has to rematch, Lamont Roach. He wants to get that back. And then we'll be back in discussions with Mr. Gervonta. But, man, this is the nature of boxing. You have massive fights on the 1 yard line and things just fall through.
As you're watching it, he was a gigantic face on the heels of the Canelo thing. Are you like, what is going on here?
I don't know, though, because I never really thought Tank was that good. It would just take the right fighter to pick him apart, to be honest. Someone who had high activity and wasn't afraid of his power. So I always saw so many holes in his game. So to me, it wasn't that surprising that someone finally gave him some good.
Do fight? What weight would it be at?
195.
Oh wow! So he would go all the way from 40 to 95?
Yeah, I mean it would be an exhibition.
Okay, okay. But and so what does that mean? Is that 3-minute rounds?
Yeah, 10 3-minute rounds.
And when you say exhibition, like, what are the restrictions on that?
No restrictions, just the fact that like we couldn't actually get it professionally sanctioned.
Okay. Is that still of interest to you? Like if he wins the rematch and you beat Julio?
And as always, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a second of the action. This isn't just a rematch, it's a reckoning.